Hello, let us learn about supramolecular chemistry. Supramolecular chemistry is a chemistry of organized chemical systems composed of distinct number of molecules. The driving force governing the formation of such systems are electrostatic interaction, as in ionic cubic lattice of sodium chloride, in which each sodium ions is surrounded by 6 chloride ions. The bonding of an ion such as Na plus with a polar molecule such as water is an example of ion-dipole interaction. Dipole-dipole interactions. Alignment of one dipole with another can result in significant interaction between either a pair of dipoles on adjacent molecules or opposing alignment of one dipole with the other. Organic carbonyl compounds show this behavior. A hydrogen bond may be regarded as a kind of dipole-dipole interaction in which a hydrogen atom attached to an electronegative atom is attracted to a neighboring dipole of another molecule. For example, hydrogen bonds in the double helical DNA. Metal coordination consists of a central metal ion and a surrounding array of molecules or ions known as ligands. The hydrophobic effect is the observed tendency of nonpolar substances to aggregate in aqueous solution and exclude water molecules. The weak pi-pi interactions, example between aromatic molecules. Van der Waals forces, which is a distance-dependent weak interaction between atoms or molecules. Let us look into some of the examples of supramolecular systems formed using these non-covalent interactions we had just seen. Crown ethers are macrocyclic polyethers. The oxygen atoms complex with alkali metal. The organic part is puckered to give a crown arrangement. Cryptons are analogous of crown ethers but form more selective and strong complexes with metal ion. The DNA double helix is stabilized primarily by two forces: hydrogen bonds between nucleotides and pi stacking interactions among aromatic nucleobases. The tertiary structure of proteins such as the alpha helix and beta sheets is stabilized by the hydrogen bonding between amino acid units in the protein, and the quaternary structure involves intermolecular self-assembly. Other examples include cyclophanes, calixarenes, cyclodextrins, rotaxanes, etc. The interaction between different units of a supramolecular system is called molecular recognition. Molecular recognition forms the basis of many processes in biology, like enzyme catalysis, wherein an enzyme will recognize and bind only to its specific substrate, which has complementary binding sites. Supramolecular chemistry can also be regarded as host-guest chemistry. That is, a molecule, a host, can bind to another molecule, a guest, via non-covalent interactions. An example is crown ether binding with a metal ion. Another example is binding of a molecule with cyclodextrin. A host is any molecule or ion whose binding sites converge, while the guest is any molecule or ion whose binding sites diverge. The organized structure formed from such molecular recognition process is called a supramolecular self-assembly. It is called self-assembled because the molecules are directed to assemble through non-covalent interactions without guidance from an outside source. Research in supramolecular chemistry has led to the understanding of many important biological processes. Recognizing the importance of supramolecular chemistry, the 1987 Nobel Prize was awarded to Donald J. Cram, Jean-Marie Lehn and Charles J. Pedersen. Again in 2016, the Nobel was awarded for the design and synthesis of supramolecular assembly called molecular machines to Jean-Pierre Sauvage, Fraser Stoddart, and Ben Feringa. An example of a molecular machine can be seen here, which is a molecular elevator that can move from one point to another. To summarize, supramolecular chemistry is an area of chemistry that focuses on non-covalent interaction between molecules to form self-assembled systems. Thank you.